mics are hot. You guys are live.
Well, welcome into Wednesday's edition of Quick Picks. I am Megan Making Money, and I am joined here by Stephen Che. We all lost yesterday. We got to get back on a winning streak, Che. I was feeling really warm to almost hot in college basketball in this last week. As far as the picks I've been giving out, not great. Not great. So we need to get back. Chat, we need you to get back and get us in the win column as well. I assume you're going with NBA today?
I am.
All right. I'm going to go with college basketball, as you guys probably guessed. And I'm going to go with Cal plus 6.5. They're coming off of a tough loss to Clemson, and they're still on the road headed to Syracuse. They will be playing in the Dome, which concerns me just a little bit. But Syracuse is also on a 2-game losing streak, so that kind of gives me more concern that they're going to try to get right at home. However, this Cal team, they don't really get blown out. There's a couple of games against really good competitors where they have, but they tend to keep the game close. So I do think this game is going to be close. Obviously, I'm worried about the home crowd environment. However, if I think the game's going to be close, I obviously like the plus 6.5. And if the game does come down to free throws, well, our guys at Cal, they're in the top 10 as far as free throw percentages. And Louisville is in the bottom 10, so they're like near like the 280 range or something like that. I could have just made that number up. However, I still like Cal plus the 6.5 tonight. I believe that Syracuse has SMU on deck. SMU's solid, so hopefully they'll be looking ahead a little bit to that game, and Cal will be able to get that plus 6.5 cover for us.
You know, Carmelo's son plays for Syracuse, Kyan Anthony.
I did not.
Nice little player, freshman. I am in the NBA tonight, as most people know. It's my birthday last week. You know his birthday also was last week? February 3rd, Scoot Henderson.
Oh, Scoot.
Mm-hmm. He has returned for the Portland Trail Blazers. He is coming off the bench. They have a bit of a crowded backcourt with Drew Holiday, Shaden Sharp, etc. Denny Avdia is like kind of a forward. But I like Scoot Henderson tonight in Minnesota over 4.5 assists. Now, in his first 2 games back, he had, I believe it was 9 and 7 assists. But his assist chances have been crazy. 13.5 assist chances. Now, roughly, you should think the line is going to be half what the assist chances are. In which case, the line should be like 6.5. We got it 4.5 at DraftKings. It is minus 117 in the over. I'm going Scoot Henderson over 4.5 assists. Pretty easy one.
Pretty easy one, and I'll go ahead and tell you guys about our favorite and only sports book that we use here at Barstool, the DraftKings Sportsbook. And while I read this, you guys keep typing away and giving us winners in the chat. Pretty please. In partnership with DraftKings Sportsbook, new customers bet 5 and get 300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. New customers bet 5, get 300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Minus 500 odds required. Sign up using promo code QUICKPICKS. That's one word, QUICKPICKS. Come get in with us right now. Now, Owen, tell us what the third leg of our parlay will be today.
We got Sam.
New
Mexico, money line.
New Mexico, money line. And that's paired with Cal plus 6.5 and Scoot Henderson.
Over 4.5 assists.
Over 4.5 assists.
Money.
And it pays at?
Plus 609.
609. 609.
For sure.
That's what Owen said.
Which New Mexico? So we got
College
New Mexico.
basketball.
New Mexico against Grand Canyon.
Oh, I picked New Mexico State. Okay, New Mexico against Grand Canyon. Yes, 609.
609.
Did I just get it right and Che got it wrong?
Yeah,
you did. Great job, Owen.
Leveling up.
So before we get out of here, we'll go ahead. I need to ask you a very important question. If you were on that flight to Turkey and you didn't know Mincy and you had to walk next to, like, by him, down the aisle to go to the bathroom as one does, or I guess you would jerk off, whatever. What would you do? Would you just, like, politely go past him? What would you think? What would be the thought process?
I would politely go past that. It's so egregious it might be worth a picture snap. So there could be, like, another angle of this. But what doesn't really make sense to me is that his, like, obviously he's, like, smushing Goldfinger. The seat is reclined. His legs are firmly in the aisle.
In the aisle.
In which case, I think it was like a 10 to 12 hour flight to Turkey. there's got to be so much beverage service on there. The cart is going to destroy his kneecap. It was like hanging out there. And I'm 6'3", 205, 210. I get a little bit cramped sometimes, so my kneecaps and elbows will be out a little bit, and I got to be told to like move them in when the cart's coming. I know when the cart's coming, it can hurt if you get hit by that thing.
Yeah, especially if it gets you in the funny bone, the elbow. Have you ever gotten hit in the elbow with it? Wow!
And Mincy just hanging both legs over there is a crazy move. So I think the worst position without question is Goldfinger.
Yeah, he apparently
people have reclined in front of me, and you can deal with it. Slept on me. Mm-hmm. A 42-year-old man. No.
Apparently, Goldfinger took something to help him sleep and woke up, and Mincy's head was just firmly in his lap.
Yeah.
What would you do if you woke up?
Probably
your
his
penis.
Dick. Yeah.
Never know. Mincy could be trying a bunch of new things on this turkey trip. Maybe it's not new. I don't know what Mincy does in his spare time. Goes to a lot of panic shows, gets a little weird. Never know. I'm not going to judge him for it.
He tries some stuff.
Yeah, he tried some stuff. All right. So I guess we're going to end it on Mincy trying stuff.
Where would you least like to be in that photo?
Least like to be? On that plane. I don't want to be on a plane.
Also the fact that he had his shoes off.
I mean, the man made himself at home. I feel like there's not another person on this earth that I have come in contact with that just feels so utterly comfortable in every situation they're in. Like, I think in his mind, he's like, well, I mean, there's like 30 of us coming and they all know we're Barstool, so I can just, I can get comfortable.
What do you think is more strange? The fact that he laid down in the middle of a row, or that he just has a cracked toilet seat?
So, honestly, they're both very expected. So I don't think either one of them's more weird. But my thing is apparently I was talking to Deutsch, and the seat's been broken for like 6 months.
I feel like it's pretty easy to get it. Like, I am not handy at all.
All you got to do is take that little back off, pop off, and put a new just pop it in. It's not hard. I think he just doesn't want to.
If you're renting, which I think he is in an apartment, you just talk to the landlord and they'll.
So I don't know why 6 months has happened, but it has probably had to have pinched his ass so many times. Like, can you imagine Mincy sitting down and wow, making a Mincy sound after that toilet seat just closes on his butt cheek?
That's why he only shits at work, probably.
Probably. Fuck. I mean, that's a great point,
now
Jay.
Can't
use the toilet at home. I gotta come to work. There's also food there.
Yeah, makes sense.
And a shower.
Yep.
And a treadmill.
I saw a screenshot that he uses Old Spice body wash as like hand soap.
Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, shout out to him for having. I think the odds on him having any type of soap was like plus 250.
Yeah, I could see
like at the sink.
Yeah, I could see Mincy being like a soap on a rope type guy, so he doesn't ever lose it in the shower. He can just hold it in his hand.
Tough.
I don't want to think about Mincy in the shower. All right, I hope everyone at Bald Stool is enjoying their time already. I cannot wait to see some of the people come back. I'm most excited to see Jack McCarthy because he's very vain. And
I think he's leaving Friday. I think
he probably, knowing Mr. McCarthy, he got himself a first class seat all the way to Turkey, so he didn't have to ride with everyone else. Fair. And that's respect to Jack. He's a baller, okay? But I will say, I cannot wait to see him with his head shaved and he can't wear a hat. I love when they come back.
I didn't think about
I love when they come back.
Yeah.
It rocks.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing those boys buzzed up. And you guys go ahead and buzz on over to the DraftKings Sportsbook so you can put in the parlay. Make sure you're part of the Barstool betting group where we will put our bets in every day. I think I have 2 other bets in besides that Cal bet. But again, not been very hot here, so just play with caution if you're there. We love you guys, and we will be back tomorrow, hopefully a little richer. And let's make some money. We love you guys. See you guys.